be American, express how you feel, and take the credit, which I guess I can just say it now. American Express, credit, car, American. You see what I'm saying? My boy rhyming, okay? You going crazy. I almost knocked my headphones off. But this continues the it rhyme that I was just talking about before.
Walk with me throughout the sands of time. Love me through the dark desert night. Hold me close, be my partner in crime. Love like glue, the water tight.
I just need to know that you're gonna be ride or die. If kingdoms turned into dust, would you still be my ally? If life wrapped its hands around my neck, bow tie, would you still love me? Just let me know if. What up, Pride? It's your boy Amari, back again with another reaction video. Today we are getting into yet another Hamilton reaction video. We are starting the process of going through the Hamilton mixtape, which has been very aggressively requested on the channel. We're getting into it. I'm excited. I've heard so many good things about that. Like everybody is like, this is incredible. You have to do it. It is a war crime if you don't. I'm doing it. Okay, no war crimes here. I'm not going to The Hague. So we're getting into it. I'm also reacting to the movie musical Wicked. If you haven't seen that on the channel, definitely make sure to go check that out. I've just started that process, still going through it, not done yet, but you know, we're also doing this simultaneously. So hopefully you guys are having a great day today. I'm excited. I have no idea what's happening. They just, like, literally the video I got sent just says Hamilton mixtape track 1 and 2. So I don't know what tracks 1 and 2 are. You will see in the title and the description down below when I finally figure out. But I'm going in blind, but I'm excited. So hopefully this video is great. Hopefully you're having a great day. Definitely make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share not to miss any more content like this. And I'll be seeing all of you guys on the other side.
You ever seen a painting by John Trumbull? Founding fathers in a line looking all humble, not one grumble. The reality is messier and richer, kids. The reality is not a pretty picture, kids. What you're about to witness is no John Trumbull.
Okay, so they are using No John Trumbull as, I guess, the intro to the Hamilton mixtape, which is interesting because that's obviously not the first song from the musical. It doesn't even make it into the final musical, but I guess a lot of these songs don't make it into the final. I don't really know how this process works. I'm gonna figure it out as we go, but I know that there are songs on the mixtape that are not in the musical itself. So maybe these are all new and John Trumbull is not new, but it's just crafted over to be the intro. It wasn't the intro even in the demo version or in the workshop version that it was included in. Or was it just in the demo version? I don't know. I heard it at some point when I was reacting to the demos and workshops. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't super pay attention to that song the first time I heard it. So I don't know if those are all the same lyrics, but it sounds like it's the same lyrics. So I'm very confused. This is like, we're gonna continue forward and see how this goes, but like this could be like obviously that's Black Thought from, well, maybe not obviously, that's Black Thought from The Roots, which it said on screen, but if you missed that, then that's Black Thought from The Roots, very famous group. So this could just be like a 1-for-1 songs being performed by famous people, but also because I know that I've heard like there are famous people on the mixtape, so like I'm not super shocked by that part. I don't know who all of the famous people are that are on the mixtape, but I do know that there are famous people featured on the mixtape at different points. But I don't know, like there are songs on this that weren't in the other versions. So like, are they brand new songs? Are they songs that were cut that just weren't included in those like I don't know. We're gonna continue forward. My point is my brain is racing because just based off like the intro here, I already have so many questions, and I know the questions are only gonna be answered by like watching it, but I just want to put it out there that I don't know if that's a 1-for-1 with the original John Trumbull, because like I wasn't paying that much attention to John Trumbull. I'm just being real with you. It didn't move me like some of the other songs moved me. So I was just kind of like, I heard it, but I didn't like go back and like listen to it or anything. So I don't know. But let me know in the comment section down below if those are like the original lyrics or if Black Thought rewrote John Trumbull. I'm pretty sure the production on this has been changed up a bit. First off, like the entire percussive section is just like super dynamic, and I feel like I would have remembered if the original. I think I would have been more invested if the original version sounded like I feel like they added some extra seasoning, some extra sauce, some extra spice to the production on this, which I mean, like makes sense. But like, also, is that the case? Did I sleepwalk through like the banger of production on the other one? Was I saying it was a banger of production on the other? I don't know. I probably should have watched all of my Hamilton videos again before this, but unfortunately that would take me approximately 42 years. And so I didn't have that time. I just started this. I'm coming in raw. I'm raw dogging this reaction right now. And I'm regretting it so much because I can't remember if this song was this good before, or if this is like some new that they didn't put on it, you know? Ooh. I wasn't really looking at the screen when this happened. Okay. Nate Roos. That name sounds familiar, but I can't place where I know it from. I'm assuming the person is uber famous. I'm just like out of the loop. Joell Ortiz, Beast, and Busta Rhymes. Okay, this is about to be lit. I'm telling you right now. I can already tell based off who's featured. Oh, it also says The Roots above my shot. Rise Up remix. So this is about to go hard. I can already tell you right now. I don't know who Nate Roos is, but like I'm sure he gonna kill it too. But I know the others involved, and they don't. I'm excited, is what I'm saying. Anyway, I want to go back and see like what this was, because I was like barely looking, and I looked down and I was like, did that say Busta Rhymes? It did, in fact, say Busta Rhymes. This is about to go so crazy, dude. I'm excited. Okay, all right. Let's start.
Yo, mug shot, gunshot, dope shot, jump shot. Flying a stick into a Spider-Man lunchbox. When even role models tell us we're born to be felons, we're gonna end up either robbing somebody or killing. It's not fair, that's all they can tell us.
Okay. So my questions being answered. Okay, so Black Thought came out with all the different aughts. Okay, he had the aught rhyme on lock. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can remember it. Jump shot, mug shot, gunshot, young tot, lunchbox, which again is still that like O part of the aught rhyme. There was some other ones in there. The point is, my boy was going hard right here. Okay, take your pick, but you only get one shot. Yeah, so all of these. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I got it in my brain. So this whole part right here is saying basically like what they tell inner city kids, or like kids growing up in the hood, which is basically like your only opportunities are to be a gangbanger, criminal, whatever. The mugshot, gunshot, both of those criminal behavior, and then dope shot, jump shot, which are both like basketball references. So like it's sports or a life of crime, which is like a whole, you'll hear this talked about a lot, like in general in hip hop, how a lot of like older people talking to young kids growing up in disenfranchised situations or unfortunate socioeconomic situations will basically be like, your options are a life of crime, making it in music, or being a professional athlete. That's it. And that's not necessarily the case, but when it feels like that's the case, that can often lead people down those avenues. And it's like, if you can't rap or sing or dance, and you don't got a dope shot, a dope jump shot, that, you know, you might just decide, okay, well, time to hit this corner, you know? So it's really cool that like he brought this up. I don't know where he's going with this, like in this verse. Like Black Thought tends to like be like very storytelling in he comes from like a generation of rappers that were just like very storytelling in their verse. So this like whole verse might be one long story, which would also connect back to the original My Shot, which is like obviously very storytelling or very narrative focused in its rhyming, because it's literally telling a story. So yeah, but I don't know where he's gonna eventually go with this, but so far this is like a really interesting way to start off this song. And I just thought like this aught rhyme was just hard, just came out aught right off the spot. Okay, you feel it? Okay, I can do it too. Okay, anyway, yeah, let's continue.
That's why I hustle hella hard, never celebrate a holiday. That'll be the day
alliteration. You already okay. This is for those of y'all who have not been watching my other Hamilton reactions. Like, you should have known when you clicked on this video about how long this video is. Like, I got a lot to say, okay? Especially when they be rapping, okay? When they be in their bag rapping, I be having stuff to say, okay? That's what you're here for. If you don't like that, Sorry, it's gonna be a long day for you, my friend. Okay, so back. The alliteration here is hard. Hustle, hella, hard, holiday. Four in the one line. Come on now, my boy spitting. My boy spitting. Yeah, I need y'all to see what he doing here.
So I'm unapologetic. I want my calisthenics. If I have given it all I got, I cannot regret it. My shot not throwing away my.
Okay, all right. Let's go in here and wait, I'm going the wrong direction. My bad. Okay, so starts here, unapologetic. Somehow he rhymes with calisthenic, which is like the most insane thing you've seen all week. It is. Shut up. I'm speaking for you because we know it's the truth. So unapologetic. I'm on my calisthenics. I cannot regret it. Where I was headed. I think there's one more. Wait. Oh, stars to get it. That's like a bunch of imperfect rhymes that perfectly sit together. I know what I just said and it makes sense if you don't think about it. But the truth is, like, that's hard. That's hard. Okay. As someone who has their own version of this song, I literally made my own remix of this song before I even knew that was a thing that people did. Okay. I was just inspired. I love the song. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about. If you weren't there, go back in the Hamilton playlist, like all of my Hamilton reactions, which is pinned in the description down below. It's in there. Or you can go like the My Music playlist, which is also pinned in the description down below. I have my own Amari mix of this song. Amari, you see what I did there? Okay, anyway, yeah, I gotta say, he went hard. This is very good. I'm very excited to hear Joell Ortiz and Busta on this now, because like now that I know that they're like completely doing their own brand new thing on this, which I think is like very different from the last song. So I'm still kind of confused on like how this mixtape process is gonna go, but whatever, it doesn't matter. The point is, that verse was hard. Okay, he was in his bag, and I expect the other two to be as well. So yeah, and I'm coming from the place of somebody who also was actively trying to be in their bag, literally writing to this same beat. Although I do hear slight differences in the beat for this version versus the version that, like, you know, is on the soundtrack, the version that we got, and the version that I wrote to is also like a recreation of the song. It's not like a 1-for-1 of the beat anyway, but you get what I'm saying. The point is, I'm speaking from firsthand experience, not just from a listener's experience. I've literally written a rap verse to this song, and I feel like my boy went hard. Okay, so anyway, with that being said, let's continue. Let's see what else they got for us.
I said I'm not throwing away my shot. Yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and when opportunity knocks.
Okay, so yes, I was in fact right, and they made it very blatant in the chorus. The second chorus there. Did they do the first chorus? Because like in the original song, I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing. I don't know. I don't remember how they started this song off, because like I have like now 3 or 4 versions of this song bleeding together in my brain, and I thought it was bad before. I'm going to be singing so many different versions every time I go to play this song, but whatever. In the chorus on this version, it's very clear. There's like a whole counter melody guitar thing happening there. Like, it's very clearly they did spice up the production a little bit. I don't know that I think it's better. I'm very militant about the original My Shot, like, and how spectacular it is. And so like, I don't know that you can like be better than that, is what I'm saying. But I don't dislike it. So I guess that's a good sign. And as I continue to listen to this, which, by the way, where can I listen to this? This is on Spotify. I want to check now, but like, I'm kind of working right now. But like, where can I where can I find this other than this video, which I will then have to keep on my computer forever, which, by the way, I have way too much. Like, I have a whole nother half of an album worth of music on, well, and then a bunch of other songs that haven't come out yet on my computer. I got other video stuff. I got a bunch of stuff on my computer, is the point. I would not ideally like to keep this on my computer if possible. So please tell me where I can listen to this that is like some type of streaming apparatus, or maybe YouTube or something. Because I want to listen to it again, but not keep it on my computer if at all possible. Okay, please and thank you. Anyway, I like what they're doing musically. I just don't know if I like it better than what they did musically before, you know? Though assuming, which is kind of dumb because I think lyrically they did not do this, assuming that there were changes in the No John Trumbull thing, I definitely like that better than the original based off what I remember. But this one, I'm not sure, okay?
Answer the door, welcome and let it in or regret it. They says once you join them, you're building a ceiling to where you headed. Be American.
nigga. Obviously, this is like very clever. When opportunity knocks, you don't send anyone to get it because like opportunity knocking the door, you have to embrace that opportunity yourself. You can't have someone else go do it for you, right? But like this rhyme of edit. Hold on, am I going the? I always go the wrong way on this. Okay, get it, welcome it, which is the it part. It doesn't have the first part, but it part. That's an internal rhyme, so it's okay. We're gonna let it slide because it's still fire. It's another it part. It's just not the et it part. Does that make sense? Instead, it's the ending syllable rhyme, but not the double syllable rhyme. And then you let it. So you have the et it, regret it, et it again, and then you have forget it. Does that make sense? So you have all of these et it rhymes like back to back to back to back to back with the middle line having multiple internal rhymes that at the very least all of them complete the end syllable of this double syllable rhyme or this two syllable rhyme, and several of them complete the entire two syllable rhyme. The point is he going hard. Okay, it's hard. It's clever what he's saying, but like the actual like the right syntax, I don't know. I'm not an English major, okay, but the writing here that he's doing on these end syllable rhymes, and in this case a dual end syllable rhyme, is fire. Okay, let's continue.
Send anyone to get it, answer the door, welcome and let it in or regret it. I say forget it, cause once you join them, you're building a ceiling to where you headed. Be American.
That's what it was. I knew I missed one. It was headed. Okay, headed. Head it. You see what I'm saying? It's another imperfect rhyme, but it just it fit though. Okay, it fit. If you're not used to listening to rap, just know it don't got to be a perfect rhyme. It don't have to be the exact same letter. If it sound right, if it's compelling, if it flow together, it work. Okay, and it works. Also, like not just listening to rap. If you also know poetry or anything of that nature, then you'll get what I'm saying. But for those of you who don't, the point is that's hard. Okay, headed. You ain't never in your life thought regretted rhymes with headed. And then he did it. He did it right now. Just you heard it. You heard it twice because I actually went back. So fire is what I'm saying. Fire. We just started, okay?
Be American, express how you feel and take the credit. Don't settle for 87, go premium unleaded and it's over.
I'm trying. Shut up. I don't care that you don't like that I'm not stopped. That I'm whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. I can't even talk right now. Okay. I don't care that I've stopped his verse about 4-5 times already, but I need y'all to feel what I'm feeling right now. Okay. This is also how like my brain processes things that are incredible. I have to like sit and like dissect it. So let's go back because I stopped too early last time. I needed to say it because like just in case he went on to something else, but he didn't. He continued to embed the edit into further lines, and the way he did it was incredible, but we're going to get to that in a second. Hopefully I don't forget the American Express line. If I do, just know I caught that, okay? That was a bar. That was a bar and a half. But, okay, so again, headed, continuing, be American, express how you feel, and take the credit, which I guess I can just say it now. American Express, credit, car, American. You see what I'm saying? My boy rhyming, okay? You going crazy. I almost knocked my headphones off. But this continues the et it rhyme that I was just talking about before. I'm not going to go back through all of those again. But the point is this line continues that rhyme scheme. And then right after this, we have don't settle for 87, go premium unleaded, which the unleaded has the imperfect rhyme that goes with the edit of the other rhymes, but it is a perfect rhyme with headed, so headed, unleaded. So he worked two of these imperfect rhymes into the perfect rhyme of the edit. I don't know if that makes sense. The point is, it's hard, okay? It's very hard. We'll come back to the meaning of this in a second. I just remembered that I forgot something. I should have gone back farther. They said if you can't beat them, join them. I say forget it, because once you join them, you're building the ceiling to where you headed is hard. From the framework of what it is that he's saying. He was just talking about doors, so houses, so to speak. Now he's talking about ceilings. The door was an opportunity. The ceiling is like, you know, like a ceiling on where, like the glass ceiling for women in corporate America, or for like the minorities that they have like different phrases for the ceilings. But the point is, he is using this like room or housing analogy and pulling it off in multiple directions with the ceiling or covering on how high you can go. But he was just talking about a door, the knocking at the door of the opportunity. Do you see what I'm saying? So he's pulling together multiple metaphors that relate to your ability to progress, and he's connecting the ones specifically that are related to like rooms, hence door, ceiling. Does that make sense? Very cool. I don't know if he mentioned a floor at some point in here, but if he does, like, does that make sense? It would continue to create this this full circle use of all of these already established metaphors for different aspects of like a career or your ambition and drive and your ability to succeed or ability to not succeed. And then he's connecting them together through these very interesting rhymes. And then he also has the internal rhyme of join them, beat them, and then join them again, which is like just, it's not super crazy, but it is something extra embedded into these lines here because he has, beat them, join them, and then join them again in the next line. But then again, Be American Express, that's hard, okay? That's hard. That is harder than everything I said in my version. I gotta be real, okay? I like my version a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I put a lot of effort into it. I wanted it to be really great because I was hoping people was gonna listen to it. And I'm very, very happy with the quality. But like, this is a crazy line right here. This whole section right here is insane. Continuing forward, don't settle for 87, go premium unleaded. Bruh, anybody who's ever pumped gas, at least in America, I know that gas in other countries works different, but in America, 87 is the like basic standard unleaded gas. Then you have 89 and then 91, I think is the other one. I've never driven a car that ever needed the premium, so I don't know what the number is. 90 something, okay? But the point is that he's like, don't settle for basic, be the supreme that you like. If you're driving a Bugatti or a Ferrari or something like, or some type of diesel, something that needs a really powerful engine, you need that extra premium gas. Be that. Don't be boring and basic like every car I've ever driven in my life, which takes 87. I really, really like that rhyme because it reminds me of a rhyme that I have in a song called I Love, which is your love fuels me, 10% ethanol, which is like another play on gas. It's interesting, okay? I like rhymes that got some meat on the bone, okay? Some interesting stuff you could dig your teeth into. And this whole section here from Joell has been insane. This whole song has been insane, but like Joell is like, I'm not gonna lie. Right now, he eating me up. He eating Black Thought up. I gotta call a spade, okay? Like my boy going in. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Admit I'm feeling kinda lighter as a writer with this fire and this. I surprise you guys. I'm a prize fighter. Mean it, I mean you only get one shot. Take it or leave it. I said I'm not gonna waste my shot.
Okay, so I almost paused like 3 times in there, but I did it. Okay, that was for you. I know it was like half a verse, but don't blame me, blame him. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back because I got some stuff to say. First off, right here, I really like this. Be leaders, be believers. Come on now. That's great. You know it's great. Don't play with me. Okay, so this part right here, I must admit I'm feeling kinda it's good. That's a great use. That's a great use of the rule of 3. It just felt good. Okay, it's not even hard from like a lyrical perspective. It's one of them things that just make your soul happy. Okay, you just listen to it. You're just like, what are you doing? It's crazy. This whole part is crazy. I really like to write like this. So this part, again, especially for me, just really speaks to me. Like where you try to you actively jam as many things that rhyme coherently in one line as possible, just to like really flex on somebody. Like this lighter as a writer with this fire and desire to go higher than a stealth fighter pilot with my eye on every pride. Like that's hard. Okay, and then in the next line, he flips the prize from eye on the prize to prize fighter, like a famous boxer who's making a lot of money. You get what I'm saying, prize fighter. It sounds good. Okay, there's probably something very clever in there about this line that I'm missing, but like right now, I just like the fact that he just jammed all of these things that fit together in there. Probably something relating to like the fact that like Hamilton is like very known for like writing, and like as a rapper, rappers are very known for writing. Also, there's a lot of references to fire in Hamilton, especially Hamilton's like first, I think 2 verses from My Shot, which is something that I also like tried to connect with in my version of My Shot, like I just like really, that's something that stuck out to me. So I think it's really dope that like he also noticed like the fire references and then embedded that into his particular verse. Even with like a fighter pilot, like you're flying a jet, fire coming out the back of a jet. That's a bit of a stretch, but I don't care. He ate this verse up. What else? There was something else in here that I thought was like super cool, but I am missing it right now. Take off, shake all the hate off. It's over. It's their loss, the payoffs, the weight off your shoulders. That's hard. That's hard too. That's hard too. What you want me to say? What you want me to say, bro? This is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like I love Lynn's writing and I love Lynn's original My Shot version, but also like I feel like this is like that at that level, you know? Like obviously they're not telling a story. I guess you could say they're telling the story of their lives, but as far as like the use of alliteration, the use of the massive amount of internal rhymes and interesting imagery using like metaphors and analogies and things of that. Like this is like, in my opinion, doing justice to what Lynn did with his writing and his rapping, specifically his writing, because like rapping is like mostly the delivery of it all, but his writing in this song is like so top tier, and so is this. Does that make sense? That will probably like piss off a bunch of like Hamilton fans and Lynn fans who like think Lynn is in his own class of writer and nobody else could ever touch him. And you're fair to think that, to be honest. Like I mostly agree with that. I'm just saying this is also like, I am equally blown by this that as I was with that, with the exception of the fact that that is like literally telling a story, which makes it actually more impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't already talk myself out of it, but you get what I'm saying. The point is, this is incredible. That is a 12 out of 10, and this is like an 11.5 out of 10 is what I'm saying. Maybe an 11 out of 10. You get the point. The point is, they're both incredible, and so I'm grateful for this. Also, thank you guys for like witch hunting me in the comments to be like, bro, when you gonna get to the mixtape? Like, do it right now, or I'm gonna kidnap your whole family. Like, it was worth it. Okay. Please return my family. I would like to see them again. But yeah, this is great. Okay. Anyway, let's hear who else we got left. We still got Busta. This video about to be 200 years long. Don't blame me, okay? Blame them. Y'all know what this was gonna be when you clicked on this video. You knew what this was gonna be when you requested me to do this. Like this is not my fault, okay? I'm just along for the ride. Anyway, let's go. I'm trying to prepare myself because Bust's probably gonna rap like 8 billion miles per hour on this beat, and I'm just not gonna be ready for it. But here we go.
Not throwing away my shot.
Rise up if you living on your knees.
Tell your sister that she's gotta rise up. When you ain't got no other choice, you need to rise up.
Throughout my travels and journeys through life, I've been searching inside. I feel that fire that's burning like a knife that is turning. I fight while I'm hurting, so to stifle the light that is shine on me first. And before I ride in a hearsing, my breathing stops and get done with this up.
I couldn't do it. I tried. You saw me. I was biting my lip, bro. I was biting my tongue. The back of my tongue bleeding right now. I was trying. I couldn't do it. Okay, let's go back. So much in here. First off, Buzz has like a very interesting like flow. It's very, the syncopation of his flow is just very different. I don't know how to explain it right now because my brain is also like processing the fact that he said something about a hearse, and then he said when he stopped breathing he took a pause, and then he went back and said like that was hard. Like, do you see? I'm like, I got a lot going on in my brain right now, so I don't have like the bandwidth to explain it all right now. Sorry, but the hell were you saying? Like, where are you? What is happening right now? Buzz has like a very interesting rhyme scheme that is like, I think, very unique to him. Maybe a couple other rappers have been able to like somewhat emulate it, but I feel like he just rhymes differently. Like the pocket that he's in the beat is just different than other rappers. And so that like throws me off a lot, but I like it. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, throughout my travels and journeys through this life, I've been searching and I've been learning to be the type of person to display how, I don't know what the actual flow of this was. I'm just talking now. To display how determined I get when I'm certain. What else did he say after this? I like this part. Like, inside I feel that the fire that's burning, turning, hurting, obviously 3-part in rhyme there. But again, another reference to fire. I like the fact that like I'm not the only person who listened to My Shot and was like, there's a bunch of like fire references here. If you're going to write a verse to this song, you need a fire ref. Like, of the 5 people that I've seen write to this beat, obviously like the first one was Lynn, so we're all kind of like being inspired by Lynn's writing and verse. But like of the other 4 people, I'm including myself in this, obviously, like 3 of them have made direct references to Fire. I feel very validated in that. I know that I'm one of those people that I'm using to then validate my shut up. It doesn't matter. The point is, I love that. I love that. Like a knife that is turning, I fight while I'm hurting. What else did he say? Sometimes they're right because life is a burden. Like the pain from a bite that'll worsen. This is like his take on this is so different than like everybody else. I know that he is doing the darkest of the 3 verses, which is the internal monologue verse of Hamilton, which is the I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. When's it gonna get me? In my sleep, 7 feet ahead of me. If I see it coming, do I run and do I let it be? Is it like a bee without a melody? I almost tripped myself up again because I actually wrote an extended version of that's not the point. Y'all not here for that. The point is that verse is the verse that Bus is now doing. That is like the part of the song that he's occupying. So it makes sense actually. So I was like, his verse is darker. Like it's talking about like a more painful, darker is the best word I can think of. Side of ambition, like that longing, that craving, that pain of not being able to achieve the goal or the pain of having to go after a goal. But like also like that's also somewhat what the third verse of My Shot is about. So like I get it. At first I didn't get it. I was like, Bus, you took this in a different way. But like now I was late to the party. I'm here. I'm caught up. He a little bit slow, but he caught up now.
He a little slow, but he got it.
So, yeah, this is actually really interesting. Okay, I'm about to go back and listen through all of this again with that new perspective in mind. That's very interesting. Good job, Bus. And, yeah, I like this verse. It's very interesting. It's dark. It's dark. Okay. It's about 1:01 a.m. dark, but it's interesting. Okay, let's continue.
My breather stops. You never take my one shot. I come again, holding down Hamilton, Hercules, Mulligan, reading and
what is my brain? My brain is remembering something. Come again, Hercules, Mulligan. There's something in Hamilton. There's something in there that my brain is like, that is a reference to something that I am now forgetting for some reason, which is very embarrassing. Cause like one of the things that like made my reaction series very interesting to people is like, I was remembering all of the motifs, but I can't remember this one. So tell me in the comments. I know you guys know, I know you're embarrassed. I'm sorry. I disappointed you. It is what it is. I can't remember what that is a reference to, but I know that that's a reference to something. So somebody smarter than me, comments, please. And thank you. Okay. Anyway, back to the point.
When the robust have been feeling the hunger and feeding the lust to win. Give me my one chance to grab the torch and properly hold it. I said I'm not throwing away my shot. I said I'm not throwing.
Grab the torch and properly hold it. Hold on. There's something there. Come on, brain. What is it? Oh, Statue of Liberty, New York. He's from New York. Actually, wait, are all of them from New York? Joell Ortiz is also from New York. Hamilton is from oh, that's a bar. Okay, so Bus is from New York. Joell Ortiz is from New York. Hamilton is from New York. Lynn is from New York. And I think Black Thought might be from New York. I'm not 100% sure on that. But just like given the fact that the other 4 people that I've mentioned are all from New York, I'm going to say that he is. This is like a very New York. It's a very New York thing. You guys do that, okay? Just be like all New Yorkers. Let's create a New York thing. Okay, another Empire State of Mind. I don't know if this came out before or after Empire State of Mind. That's not the point. The point is that y'all be doing that, okay? Y'all very discriminatory. I know y'all be having like y'all like interborough beef and stuff, but like when it comes to New York versus like anywhere else, anytime it's New York is brought up, everybody in New York is just like, everybody in New York is great. Everybody not New York, y'all over there, okay? So this is the New York cool kids table, this song, which makes sense because like Hamilton, technically he's not from New York. He's from like the Virgin Islands or whatever, but he lived in New York. He built his empire in New York. Oh, that American Express line is even harder because I just thought about the fact that Hamilton was the Treasury of State or something. No, that's not right because I was thinking Secretary of State. He's Secretary of Treasury, which has to do with money. Okay, that's another layer. Then here's another one. Here's another one that you didn't catch. I know you didn't. Don't say you caught it. On top of that, Hamilton built the financial sector of Wall Street in New York. A bunch of New York rappers rapping over a beat about a man's life who built the. You see what I'm saying? Come on now, that's all. Okay, all right. I gotta say, of everybody on the, including me. Okay, I'm not being biased here. Of everybody who's written verses to this song that I have heard so far, not including Lynn, because like he's in his own category. It's different. Like he wrote the original, right? Joell, he ate everybody up. I gotta lie. I can't lie. I feel like Busta's flow was the most interesting to my brain because that's what he does. Okay, he be busting a rhyme. That's his name. Okay, but I feel like lyrically, Joell just ate us all up. I'm be real with y'all. Okay. Hopefully somebody in the comments will be like, no, Amari, like I like your version that would be great, but don't lie to me, okay? But like also lie to me because like my ego could use it. The flattery will get you everywhere, okay? But anyway, with that being said, I feel like Joell's verse is the best. It's the best. It's just so good. Like I didn't even catch that before. I was caught up on the fact like he used American Express. Like we as Americans are known for being very expressive. That's like kind of our thing, even though it's becoming less of I won't get into that right now. But the point is, generally speaking, the world knows us as Americans for being very expressive, and we as Americans take a lot of pride in being very expressive. So I thought that was clever. And then the fact that he connected American Express to credit, like the credit card, very famous credit card. I thought that was very clever. I had completely forgotten the whole like Wall Street Secretary of Treasury money focused like Hamilton aspect of. That's even harder than I thought it would. That's an insane line. That man is not human. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, he said some other like really cool stuff too there, but I think that is probably the most clever thing that I've heard like in a long time. So yeah, shout out Joell for that. We're not even anywhere near close to being done, but I feel like the original version is like almost done. So we'll see what else is left on. Oh, track 1, track 2. I spent a lot of time. Is No John Trumbull track 1, or is this is My Shot track 1? Because if there's a whole nother song on this, I'm gonna have to break this up into 2 videos. I'm sorry, guys. I was not prepared for this. I wasn't. Don't blame me or blame me. I don't care. I'm enjoying myself. This has been fun. Hopefully, if you're still watching this, you have enjoyed this too and not just suffered through it to get to track 2. But let's continue and see how long we can make this video, because you know, why not? It's a 2-hour video on 2 songs. Let's do it. Just
like my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Time to take a shot.
I still have no idea who that is, by the way, but I guess he's a singer.
The reality is messy, you're a richer kid. They're about to witness is no John Trumbull. We want to thank you all for coming out. And thank you all for having us. Hey yo, mug shot, gunshot, dope shot, jump shot. Take your pick.
I tried to ignore it before, but I can't. There are so many people in that crowd who are just bobbing their heads so offbeat, and it's hurting my soul. And for the record, I know that sometimes there's like a lag in my video, so it looks like I'm bobbing my head off. I'm not, okay? I'm not. Give me enough credit to think that I can at least bob my head on beat, okay? These people are killing me though. Like this is the opportunity of a lifetime to sit literally in Broadway, whatever this Broadway place is where they were performing, you know what I'm saying, performing the Hamilton musical, and watch them perform. I'm guessing they watched like the entire mixtape performed, which would be insane. I don't know how much those tickets would cost, but the point is you had that opportunity, and what did you do with it? You squandered it by bobbing your head off beat and getting caught on camera for the whole world to see. Okay, shame on you, shame on your bloodline, shame on your ancestors and your descendants.
All right, that's it. Dishonor on your whole family. Make a note of this. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
I'm disgusted. Okay, anyway, without that being said, this is really cool. Hopefully I will have less commentary here and this video won't end up being 50 years long. But seeing a live performance of this is awesome. So thank you so much for clipping this in. This is dope. Okay, let's continue.
That's all they can tell us. That's why I hustle hella hard. Never celebrate a holiday. Gotta be the day I could have finally hit the lottery. I refuse to ever lose or throw my shot away or chalk it up as just another one that got away. So I'm on my calisthenics. I'm unapologetic. If though I'm not throwing away my shot, yo, I'm just like my country, a young, scrappy, and hungry.
DJ, hey, DJ, look at me right now. I know you're not watching this video, but if you are, stop it. Okay, you done already got the gig. You don't got to be doing all that extra stuff in the back. All the scratching and all that extra stuff you doing. I'm gonna need you to chill out, bro. All right, we ain't here for you right now. Okay, it's like the bass player taking a solo during the middle of a ballad. Like, bruh, know your role, play your role. This not your time right now. Okay, so like, it's too much. It's too much. And he better not be doing that with Joel rapping, because I'll go through this screen right now, bro. Don't play with me. All right, I really like when rappers can actually rap their verses. That's not shade, but like also it is though. A lot of rappers be like in the studio piecing stuff together and then like can't actually perform it. Not that I think any of these legends would be like that, but I'm just putting that out there as a person who just like appreciates this art form, this craft. I appreciate people who can like actually do it, you know? So anyway, yeah, I like the performance here. I don't have like much to say other than just like they rap. I said what I said that wasn't long enough for you. That was enough commentary. Okay, let me enjoy this. Let me have this. Also, these people are standing up here in the back. I said I wasn't gonna have anything to say, but like I do now. These people are standing up in the balcony. Can they not see? What are they vibing? These people down here aren't standing, which is very weird for like a rap concert. I know this isn't a rap concert. This is Broadway. These are mostly musical fans. Y'all ain't used to standing during stuff, but like also it's just weird to see somebody rapping and everybody like sitting down. It's weird to my brain, but it's a cool moment. It's a cool moment. It's great for New Yorkers, you know. You guys, this is a very New York centric whole thing here, and I get Lynn is from New York, and so he loves New York. I think he says like it's the greatest city on earth or something, which like a bunch of other like very prideful city residents will have something to say about that, but I don't care. I'm from a city where people aren't that like they think the city's awesome, but like they're not gonna stab you over it. So like I'm not gonna argue with y'all. If y'all want to say New York's the best city, great. But like also like y'all could have performed this somewhere else. Let some other people have some good stuff too. Okay, I'm just jealous. That's all it is. I'm jealous. Anyway, let's continue.
The American, express how you feel and take the credit. Don't settle for 87, go premium unleaded. Kinda lighter as a writer with this fire and desire to go higher than a stealth fighter pilot with my prize fighter. My nana, 5 describes a 5 minor.
I love it. I love that you guys love that. Oh, crowd, you have redeemed yourself. Not all of you, but some of you. It's great. Yes, that's the correct reaction. Thank you. Finally, some liveliness from this audience. That was, yes, y'all could have done that earlier, but right there, yes. That line is fire. It's extra fire, like performed. It just hit. It just hit different, bro. It just, okay. We're gonna go back. I don't have much else to say other than that's fire, and I want to hear it again. So suck it up. That's lights. I'm feeling something. The rule of 3 that I talked about before with the pauses where the lights cut out. It says yes. I already know there's people who do the lights at Hamilton. Do a great job. Like we've established this in my reactions, okay? But like that right there, that's a nice little touch. It's a nice little sprinkle. Okay, I liked it.
Leaders, believers in yourself and meaning. I mean, you only get one shot. Take it or leave it. Yo, I'm not throwing away my shot. I said I'm not throwing away my shot. Yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Take a shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm just like my country, young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I said I'm not throwing away my shot. No, I'm not throwing away my shot. New York City, stand up. Give it up for Joell Ortiz, ladies and gentlemen.
Dope. But also, where was Bus? We're gonna talk about it in the outro, but also where was Bus? Like I need to know. Was he on tour? I need to know. Okay. So that was great. I really enjoyed that. I'm so glad that performance was there because I feel like it gave me even more appreciation for the flows, the cadence of the individual verses. I am still a believer, and apparently that crowd agrees with me that Joell Ortiz had the best verse because it's rap. It's competitive, okay? This is a combat sport. It is what it is. So I gotta call a spade a spade. My boy ate it up. He went crazy. I wish Bus would have been there for the performance, but maybe he had a show elsewhere, a wedding, something. I don't know. He could have been doing something else. So yeah, but it was really cool that they did a performance of this, that people were able to come. I don't like that I saw some empty chairs in there. Okay, that's not giving this enough credit for how great this was. But maybe it was a last minute thing. Maybe it was a little pop-up show. People in New York was busy riding the subway, fighting rats or something. I don't know what people in New York do. Okay, I don't know what y'all do. Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna be super beating on your New York chest in the comments, whatever. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. All right, go look at a building or something. I don't know what people in New York do other than like yell at people and eat pizza. Like, I don't know what y'all do. Okay, I'm not a New Yorker, but anyway. The point is, I really enjoyed this song. It was great. I really hope I can listen to this song somewhere, like somewhere other than just this video. I'm hoping this is on YouTube or Spotify, Apple Music, something. But I really enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys thought about it in relation to the original version. I think that the original version is quite literally a masterpiece, so I don't think you can get better than that. But like, I feel like this is also like very close, if not like on the same level as that, but for different reasons. The storytelling in that is obviously like the peak. Like, it doesn't get, like, he's literally telling a story. It doesn't get better than that. And like the character building that is the fleshing out of Hamilton's psyche is like next level, right? But also just like from a pure bars standpoint, okay, from a pure rapping standpoint, this goes so hard. Also, I think I might like the little counter melody guitar thing that's happening in the. It's catchy, okay, it is. I'm not gonna lie, I'm hearing it in my head right now. So I really like what they did with the production. I have no thoughts on No John Trumbull. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna waste no other time but to say that I didn't forget that existed, but I still have no thoughts on it. I think it's better than the other one that I had negative thoughts on. Negative as in like less than 0, not negative as in like I disliked it, but like also maybe I did dislike. I don't remember. That's why I have negative thoughts on. So I have 0 thoughts on this. I have like -3 thoughts on the other version because I don't remember it. I know that I reacted to it. I know it wasn't that long ago. I still don't remember it. It was a moment in time. The moment in time is gone. This was a moment in time. By like part 3 of this series, I'll probably have forgotten that too. So some interesting percussion stuff there. But other than that, I don't care. I don't care about the painting. I don't care about the like. I get the cleverness of No John Trumbull because like we're showing you, this wasn't all just like sweet and nice like the painting makes it seem. It was actually like very chaotic. But like also like I don't care. Like it's not noteworthy when paired in a video with my shot, any version of my shot at that. And so yeah, it's great. It's interesting. Thank you so much for being here. I really did appreciate it. If you haven't listened to it, I plugged it like 28 times while talking about this, but go listen to my version of my shot, see what you think about it. If you hate it, let me know in the comments. If you'd love it, let me know in the comments, whatever. Just go listen to it. See what if I was charged to do this, what I would have done, because that's literally what I did. That's the only one from the Hamilton musical that I did a remix of, but I feel validated that like they made references to light and fire. I made references to light and fire, so on and so forth. So I'm proud of them. That sounds crazy because like who am I to be proud of them? But I am. Like I'm proud that they killed it. You know, I don't feel like they mailed it in, and they could have. Like they're so famous and so successful, they can be like, whatever, I'm just like make an appearance. I don't feel like they made cameos. I feel like they were like actually in the movie, you know? Does that make sense? It's a movie analogy, not like a musical analogy. Okay, so yeah, I think they did a very good job on that, and so I'm proud that they did that because like it does justice to the original. So I'm excited for this process. Hopefully there are more like original versions of Hamilton songs throughout this process. But even if it's just like other people just like redoing, like doing a cover of the other songs, I'm excited to see which songs are on here. I don't know if it's all of the songs, but I don't think so, because like, well, then why would you start with No John Trumbull and not Alexander Hamilton? I don't know, okay? But we're gonna see. Definitely make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, not to miss other content like this. Like I said, I have the rest of the musical, the rest of the mixtape for the musical to go. Check that out. And also check out my reactions to the movie musical Wicked, which are now coming out simultaneously with this. So definitely make sure to subscribe not to miss those videos on the channel. And I'll be seeing all of you guys here on the channel next time. Have a great day.
neurotoxin, cytotoxin, giving all its effects, it just can't be boxed in. It's so strong, I have to call it oxin, feel it deep in your veins like hemotoxin, cytotoxin, myotoxin, it raises your hair, all over your skin. When music hits, it'll make your head spin, feel it deep in your brain like neurotoxin. I'm the Goliath, Leone on the scene. Feel the vibration, no stock of beans. Cut out the burrow, hit you with the turbo. Don't need a referral to know I'm mean. Why am I blue green? It's just a smoke screen. Helps inject cuisine like a new vaccine. You're shaking your denim when you feel this venom. Not talking black bile that comes from your spleen.